What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be playing Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones. Crusader Kings 2, it's made by Paradox Studios. It's basically EU4, Stellaris, grand strategy games. If you're watching this, you probably already know what that is because it's got a pretty tight-knit community. However, this is a Game of Thrones mod for it. It's probably, I would say, one of the best made mods for any game I've played. Just the depth to it and how much there is. Like, this is what you see in the Game of Thrones show. Kind of get something in here, kind of a little bit right here, and then it just keeps going. This is all playable, which I think is fantastic. It dives into the lore from the books and stuff. However, we are going to be playing in the north, and more specifically the Wall, as Jon Snow. He's got a pretty interesting story that they implemented through different scripts. So it's a little different than the regular Crusader Kings. So we're going to start in. You can pretty much play as anybody from Game of Thrones that you really wanted to. There's a whole bunch of, whoever interests you over here on the left. But yeah, we're going to start out as Jon Snow. You can see here that winter is coming. They've already started to spread. They've taken over most of Beyond the Wall. Yeah, that's about it. We're going to start right in and see how it goes. By the way, I should say, spoilers for Game of Thrones if you have not seen the newer Game of Thrones. You should probably not watch this. But if you're here this far, then you probably have already seen Game of Thrones or you're interested in it. So, yeah, I mean, really, that's you know what you're getting into more so. All right. So I'm not an expert at Game of Thrones. Well, not Game of Thrones or CK2. I think I know enough to get by, but it's not one of those games I know everything about, so I'll probably make some mistakes. If you're, a hardcore fan of Game of Thrones or CK2, I'll probably make some mistakes that'll make you cringe. But where we're starting, Jon Snow is Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Bruce Bolton is in control in the north. See, there's some of the lords aren't actually loyal to him. The Nag is its own sovereign nation. Things are kind of crazy over here in the rest of, Westeros. Tommen is the king. He's actually not old enough to be king yet. He's only 9, so he won't be able to be king without a regent for another 7 years, I believe. So his uncle Kevin is going to be his regent until then. So we might as well go ahead and get started. I think war is going to be a pretty good. This is different. Oh, this is different. It's interesting. They changed the stats for the focuses. They're not as. This is normally 3 stewardship, 3 martial, and it's less. That's interesting. I've not noticed that before now. We're gonna go with war because winter's there. And we need to unify the north. There's a lot to do off the get-go, and I think they actually reorganized the screen. This is different. I've not seen this before. So you can see his stats and his attributes and whatnot, and Jon Snow is actually a really good, he's a really good character. He doesn't have any intrigue, but he does have some pretty good attributes. quite a few of them actually. He can't get married as of now because he's a brother of the Night's Watch. We can't go through here. And we don't even have anybody to be a spy master. So let's see who... Okay, so he's a Fen. So the wildlings are under our control already. I'm just trying to improve some of the people under our control. They're how much they like us, because you know it's kind of important in this UK too. Oh, you can do a lot. I can go on a Hajj to Mecca. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Considering there's no Mecca or Third Temple, or I don't know why I can see all these. Okay. Huh. I've not seen all this before. This is a lot of new stuff. I don't think that stuff is supposed to be there. I don't think you're supposed to be able to go on Hajj to Mecca when you're in Westeros, but you know. So we're gonna start this. It should pop up. Lord Commander John, I declare that my brother Robert left no shoeborn issue of his body, the boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the girl Marcella, being abominations of incest between Cersei Lannister and Sir Jaime the Kingslayer. By right of birth and blood, I do lay claim to the Iron Throne. Let all true men declare their loyalty. And signed, blah blah blah. Of course I should have known, because they didn't. He didn't. It was obvious. It was pretty obvious. The North remembers. My brother Robb and his fellow Northmen were outrageously murdered by the Freys at the Red Wedding, with the help of the Lannisters. This despite having guessed right. After all they have done to my family, they have brought the scorn and disgust of House Stark and the entire North upon the Lannisters. Same thing for the Freys. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise these because I'm pretty sure. So this right here, there's not really a good way to go around this. It's the only way if you really want to play as Jon Snow. So the wall is mine. With the aid of Stannis Baratheon, we have repelled the wildlings, and now I've been chosen by my brothers as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Stannis' struggle for the Iron Throne continues, however, and he proposes that I be his Lord of Winterfell. You say, no, I swore an oath, or you become his claimant, basically. Which is what I'm going to do. So Jon Stark, so Jon Snow. She's attractive, brave, diligent, proud. It's not a bad wife, but I think it'd be more important to marry for an alliance. I don't think that this is a good marriage. It doesn't give me a whole lot. I'm going to find out. Snow. Okay. So I also have another couple mods installed. There's a Warrior King mod. I think and a couple other ones with more just customization basically. So what you can do, so you can with the Lord Commander, it's not Lord Commander, it's the King Warrior King mod. You can actually fight in the Vanguard, which has its positives and negatives. You're more likely to die. You can set your war strategy against if you're in a war, you can whatever kind of war it is, you can change it based on that. Really worried about this. I don't really have anybody now. I'm not gonna worry about that. My lord, news from Castle Black of trial by combat. Asha Greyjoy demanded a trial by combat from her captor, Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon, selecting Tarion Greyjoy as her champion. Tarion was defeated and forced out by his opponent, Godry Faring, proving Asha's guilty. As a consequence, Asha was released in a show of mercy. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, she's burnt alive. That's good. Oh, okay. She's quick and attractive. Really? Oh, she's dead already. That was fast. Okay. Well, basically what we're gonna do now is follow Stannis around and hope that he wins us to the north. Nobody really supported Bruce. Basically Carhold in the Braves. That's pretty much the only people that were on his side. Everybody else in the north joined us. We're still at war. This isn't shown in the show, but there is this other Aegon Targaryen. I don't remember if he is supposed to be, because it's debated whether he's a Mummer's dragon or not. Which, I mean, basically, is he a real Targaryen or is he just somebody that they said was a Targaryen and he's not actually a Targaryen? Then you've also got our war with King Tommen, which most of Westeros, I think, is against him. I think most all of Westeros. Well, most of Westeros isn't actually involved. We switch views. So we're really only at war in the north. It doesn't appear that. So yeah, see. So they're at war with the Stormlands, and that's really it. So I mean, it's not, the war's not involving all of Westeros. What are you offering me? Oh, I still don't want to be that. Where do we go? I need his big army. I'm scared. My 2,000 troops aren't going to do anything against those large stacks. Please stop asking me to do this. I don't want to. Actually, I might be able to fight. No, not that way. So we are winning this war, if only barely. Also, I don't plan to stay. Yeah. I'm a traitor. What did I do? Oh, wait, that's Roosevelt. I was trying to look at Stannis. I was really confused. It's like, why does my liege have a negative 100 opinion of me? So, Stannis likes me a little bit. I don't think I'm going to stay his vassal for very long. He's probably going to lose the war, and I'm just going to say, you know what? I don't really want to be your vassal. King of the North, YOLO, you know? Because there's not really a whole lot of reasons to stay under Stannis. I don't really like him. He's kind of a dick. And I think, spoiler alert, I'm going to get a claim on the Iron Throne anyways, so I don't need him. I'm also using a mod, by the way, that replaces the portraits of a lot of the important characters with pictures from the show. Kind of just helps out with showing who they are. What? How'd I get in prison? What? I'm really confused. What just happened? Okay. Well. What? I got in prison. See that. But why? I'm so confused. Oh, maybe Stannis got captured and we lost the war, so I lost my claim. Okay. Well, that's kind of one of the issues with this scenario, is that you just have to get lucky and hope that Stannis he takes your spot back. So I'll be right back whenever I can actually get this to work.